Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of BFB, but they're never one split. This is like my 24th or something time trying to record this because my computer is being very stupid today and does not know how to function. Um, it would just randomly keep randomly crashing Screencastify would, so yeah, you probably won't see this recording, so if you do, I guess you did a good job to me because I managed to finally do something right. But yeah, we got 61,666 votes this time. I, I could just slam my face into the keyboard when I want to get vote counts for each contestant and then just add it all together, so enjoy these votes. Yellowface is out, no bug for him. The reason I think Yellowface would be eliminated is because he kind of just yells and advertises for his warehouse, kind of just using the movie contest as an ad for one of his products, like canned beans or something. Sorry if any of the transitions are slow or fast. It's just kind of stupid today. Yeah, yellow faces. Here we exit. Right by book and right in front of flower. Alright, so I call this episode Back to Classics because it's kind of just a classic kind of challenge. Yeah, just Game of Jeopardy. See what the least points at the end loses. Losers lose. Worst they do. Oh, I didn't put an X over TV, but he ended up blowing up due to information overflow on a question that made zero sense. It was like a complete paradox or something, and he had no clue how to respond to that, so he blew up and killed Leafy. Anyways, yeah, people are playing today. Leafy's out. Uh, 20,551 votes. It's a lot. People don't like her that much season, I guess. Just because, she's pretty likely because she's, just a rude person. And just everybody else had something creative. Somewhat. Cake, not as much. The reason I gave Pin and Coiny the edge here is because, they're fan favorites. Everybody loves Pin and Coiny. Cake, Needle, and Clock. Needle hasn't done much this season. Just kind of stayed in one contest. Clock is just, he's just, everybody just feels pity for him. And then Cake is just the loser. But Leafy's just rude, so. Yeah, we had to give another expansion to the exit. I'm actually gonna move this up here to the corner. Sure. Yeah, we'll go to this corner. That should be good. Anyways, I call this episode Tile Choppers. Essentially, you just gotta get one of the teammates across some tile traps. Some will just fall out randomly, but yeah, last team to get all members across will be up for elimination. Very simple. Anyways, Chibbity Bobbity Boo, or however you pronounce that, was to get tomatoes today. As you can see, Gady's out. Bye bye, Gady. L skill issue. I don't like either Gady or Buckeye. I have no bias between either of them. I hate both of them with all my life. They're both just annoying as fuck, bro. Um, Gady is because, mostly her disagreements with Book, and since Book has an overwhelming amount of fans, and she did kind of get asked to be eliminated, Gady kind of ended up taking the fall for a lot of Book's depression, you could say. So it just seems like she'd be the kind of person to get eliminated next. I don't know, I have one of these zero reasons, except everyone else is better. Anyways, Gady just goes back there by Leafy. And we can get some character development in there, but you don't see exit people that much. Anyways, yeah, make a meal. I ended up titling this episode. Okay, you probably won't be able to see this tab, but if you can, congratulations. Needle's Planetary Rule. Because I decided to give Needle a big moment here where she creates another big planet thing and trying to make a cake. Apparently it's inhabited, and they treat Needle like their queen. I have no idea what's going on. I am very scared right now. something a needle would say. I'm not good at needle impressions. Anyways, I can show you guys. I can like post the meal and that in a separate video or community post or something. I don't care. Anyways, yeah. Today's prize is cake. Rocky's eliminated. Which I honestly predicted. And you're probably wondering what's up with that cake. That looks putrid. Well, I think the explanation should. It's because Rocky kind of just sat around, but unlike Pillow, he just kind of vomits for no reason. And he threw up in the measuring cup with the milk. So yeah, they had vomit cake. That's why they lost. That's one of the main reasons they lost, because nobody can cook. Jesse, we need to cook. This one seems like one of the dumbest ones I've ever done. Dumbest challenges, but I honestly thought this would work really well, so I kind of kept it. Just bed wars, essentially. First team to be out, up for elimination. Also, if you're wondering why there's X's over the beds but they're not out, because the way you have to be out is essentially your bed has to be destroyed and all your teammates have to die. Oh, I forgot to put X's over Fanny, Y, and Ruby, but yeah, they're dead too. Also, yes, Fries got stabbed. This episode, I remember clearly. The reason Fries got stabbed is because he was because the losers came over and tried to destroy their bed, but ended up just stabbing Fries because he was laying on the bed because he's tired. Which is also why I named this episode The War of the Beds and Fries' Sleep Deprivation. I thought it was funny. Yeah. And these little bed icons here, it's just basically who claimed their bed. So as you can see, better namers were coined by Fries. Beef was coined by Marker. Death Factors were coined by Black Hole. It's something similar to TPOT 2 where he's like, I did not intentionally suck up all of our blocks just to prove a point. It was a complete accident on his part. It would cut the man some slack. He has no control over his gravity. Yeah, you get the picture. Let's just move on already. Dynamite. I thought that would make for a funny kick at steak fries. Just like, Ruby is also safe. Ruby's just dead now. Snowball just generally jerk. Led the team into Bed Wars challenge, but he's kind of argued with Ruby and why they lost. Because he's a brat like that. He's a whiny little brat. So we'll just put Snowball there. Hi, Snowball. Get to the top of the mountain. It was initially a building, but there wasn't a real building to climb in Goiki. And they're not really in the Planetary Ruins environment due to not sending them away. Well, they have visited to get to the warehouse. But yeah. It was, again, initially building, but... Also, you might have noticed Taco's been uncooked by now and unsawburnt. Even though here in the cooking challenge, that's because she died in the Bed Wars challenge, but her bed ended up recovering her. So yeah, she's been restored back to normal. Anyways, yeah. The mountain was another one that I used later on, but they were too similar to building, so I changed building to mountain and changed up the mountain contest. I titled this episode Ice Cube Climbers, which is also why Ice Cube is dead. Basically, you just have to get to the top. Doesn't matter if you died. Similar rules, because like when in TPOT 1, Bottle died, and yeah, it still counted, so they kind of just brought up Ice Cube's corpse, so nobody had to go back down and recover her. Because no one could go back down. Anyways, yeah, Bouncy Ball was the prize today. Robot Flower's out. Because she kind of was just a goofball the whole time, but other than that, didn't add much. So why is basketball... Yeah, I must have swapped around basketball and Blocky's positioning here. I don't know. I don't remember doing that, but okay. I do like Robot Flower more than Flower, though, which is why she got eliminated. way before Robot Flower did. I also like that one woman TPOT. Like, what was it, like 4 gardening 0 or something? Or like, she got her cheesecake and she just. It was hilarious. This episode is a scavenger hunt. I had titled this episode appropriately, A Needy in a Haystack. I thought that was funny, okay? Don't judge me. Also a segment where needle guts get lost. Also, sorry, both of these teams are marked as 6th place. Just imagine it's like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Just imagine the losers are 4th place. BO Weston Finder is a Pro Nation. Free Food loses again. Ramen noodles. I like the ramen noodle concept. Yeah, though, Fries is eliminated, sadly. He's just really bossy, so I thought he would be the most likely one to be eliminated out of all of the characters. So he'll go up in that corner. Puffball was one of the biggest candidates for me, though, because, the whole BFDI 5e thing, but I assume people would somewhat forgive her. And one of my favorite TPOT episodes, in fact, my favorite TPOT episode, which this one was initially the mountain contest, Protect the Funny Plant. Once again, everybody's funny plants are dead by the end of the episode, but losers died first, because yellow face skeleton. Yeah, so I'll run down everybody's in case you didn't notice them. Better Neighbors got the Real World, which I also created realistic voting icons for them. I thought that was funny. But basically the way their plant died is that some kids were playing basketball. Basketball ended up hitting the window, breaking it, and knocking the plant onto the floor. And Carrie came in, put it in the front yard. Just put it in the front yard to bury it real quick. Put it in the ground outside so it could grow up a little bit more. Or something, I don't know. Because he needed to get a new pot. He needed somewhere for it to survive. And a lawnmower came by. Michael Rider lawnmower came by and destroyed the plant. B was kind of just a quasar beam from space. Also, winner is the oil medal now because he has never seen an oil berry before. I thought it was funny to put insert incomprehensible name here in Davidland due to Saw's 8 gag. Because since she's so loud, I thought it'd be funny to put her near a bunch of Davids. I thought it'd be a funny concept. So maybe near the end, the way theirs does is hey, this challenge is going great! And then all the Davids scream off seriously at the same time. I don't know, I thought it'd be funny. Also, this does cause everybody to die on the spot. Because they didn't have plug their ears in time. Deathpact goes to the forest or the jungle. I don't know, I thought jungle would be a cool environment for them to go to. Plus, I kind of had to put in there because I couldn't find a background for the jungle. So I ended up having to put tree. I came to have the image of tree there. Free Food went to the tundra because I wanted to keep the bell unfreezes the plant concept. As you're wondering how Puffball died, one sec. Where were we? Okay, sorry, dog is being stupid again. But if you're wondering how Puffball died in this point, it's because Marker and Eraser ended up dogpiling her to try and keep her on the plant after Belle flung her bracelet off, and she ended up. And this isn't very well known, but when puffballs get extremely stressed out, they actually, instead of emitting just rainbow barf, they end up emitting a high amount of heat. So she ended up catching on fire. Oh, also, if you're wondering how Deathpack died, yeah, same reason. They snipped it because Ice Cube was put there, but Ice Cube went back. Never heard of it, though, so that's good. Ions. They kind of just went to the evil forest. There was only 7 environments, so I chose the best environment I could. And I didn't want to do grasslands or, the Pillory Ruins. So I went to Evil Forest because I wanted to make more cameos with Evil Leafy. So yeah, Evil Leafy killed the plant. Team Ice Cube again, Quasar Beam. This time instead of being reflected off Rocky's vomit because he's gone and he's not even on Team Ice Cube, it actually refracted off Gelatin and he ended up blowing up. Also, Evil Leafy killed Fanny. And Desert, of course, Yellowface Skeleton, but that's enough of Gardening Zero. Yes, it is named Gardening Zero. Prize of the apples, Cake's out. 31,786 votes. Cake, um, like I said earlier, just kind of forward to loser. Even though he's out, he only kind of talked about loser. I keep thinking Cake's a girl. Yeah, we'll just put Cake in that back corner, which, oh god, not again. Space in the exit. Alright, we'll do an expansion. And you just retrieve a plate from the Goikian Canal. Of course, this episode is still titled Fishes and Dishes. The reason Winter died is because he actually ended up drowning, because, again, also I just referred to Winter as he, him, because I don't care if he's technically non-binary. I didn't never really care if a character was non-binary or not. I just kind of referred to him by pronouns of like male, female pronouns because it's kind of clear what gender they were meant to be. But yeah, TV ended up malfunctioning because once again taken hostage. This time by Death Pact. They're the ones who stole the robotic fish monster because Marker wasn't there for the dancing thing. But Marker was reading up on his book and Ruby ended up stealing it. It's also why Fanny drowned freaking again. Yeah, there. Remote's out. Yeah, sad day for all of us, but she just seemed the most likely besides Bottle. Just similar reasons to Cake. No funny moments, no personality. Except she wasn't a follower to loser, so I don't know why she also had. Uh, yeah, Bottle was my initial candidate. That chose Remote. So yeah, we have 3 spots left. If they want to do another expansion. Pottery, essentially. This took me forever. This was the main thing I was doing this whole time. It took me like 3 hours for this segment. Anyway, Better Neighbors did it base. Be kind of, yeah, uncomprehensible name. Kind of just made one of WFDI. Death Pact did it, David. Free Food was probably my favorite one to make because I like traced every character and then colored them in. This is a team stuff. I just took a bunch of poses from the BFB wiki for that one. I instead cheeseburger because I don't know, Ruby likes cheeseburgers. Team Ice Cube made that a horrible abomination to mankind. Like, why would you make something so realistic? That's terrible. Losers, they just kind of coated an apple and because they had apples. Anyways, cheesecake. I didn't actually mean to do this, but I got a very close amount of votes to last time in this voting segment, so that was pretty cool for me. Yeah, Bommy's out. I just had one running gag and no personality. So yeah, there's Bommy in there. And for our final contest for today, put on a play. It's pretty simple. Worst play up for elimination. Team Ice Cube kind of got last because they also kind of blew up the set. Everybody else kind of had to perform outside. Sorry, forgot to name last episode. Team Potter Challenge was Teammates Not Tools because I thought that'd be pretty cool. And this one is Marker Runzel. I thought it'd be hilarious to put Marker as Rapunzel. But yeah, that kind of wraps up today. So I guess thanks for watching. Sorry about Fries and Remote being covered up and a bit big chunk of Gadian for robot flower being covered up. And parts of Snowball, Pagan, and Leafy. Sorry about it. Best I could do. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you and subscribe if you want. I don't care. I'll try and have the next episode out by next Monday. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess wait for my next part. Bye.